I'm back. So, today we talking about Robinhood, man. Talking about Robinhood. Why we talking about Robinhood? Because they just dropped a blockchain, EVM. So it's a Ethereum compatible blockchain. You can see here, Robinhood chain mainnet. You guys know Robinhood is this huge consumer app. I think it was the first app that allowed people to break their stocks down. Like you were able to buy like a fraction of a stock, which is, it's crypto stuff because, people in crypto always buying a fraction of everything. So we inspired this company, right? For sure. And you can see it again now because now Robinhood is bringing stocks on chain. It's cool, right? Here we go. New assets now available on Robinhood Crypto. I guess this is a different chain, a different token. Should be interesting because any token that they endorse, I would pay attention to because they're Robinhood. So, but you also gotta be careful. So we have sentient, scent. That looks cool. See if I can find anything on this real quick while we're on sentient. 98 million market cap. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out what this is. Bear with me. Is this him? Okay. So what I'm realizing is this is not a new token, but they just got added to the Robinhood chain, and that this Robinhood is just endorsing them, maybe like a partnership type announcement. So to ensure artificial general intelligence is open source and not controlled by a single entity. This is interesting. Never heard of this one, but decentralized AI is always cool. I guess this is a video for another day. I'm gonna check this out, but you guys check out Sentient. I'm gonna give him a follow. They have a lot of OGs following on 52 people, so a lot of people know about them. Check those guys out. All right, back to Robinhood. So yeah, man, we got crypto on Robinhood. Robinhood is telling you to go buy crypto, so that's dope. I have some Robinhood, right? I mean, not what I also like about Robinhood. This is the Robinhood chain, like website or whatever. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like explorers, but like this is like every chain has an explorer. You can go there and see what's going on with your wallet specifically, stuff like that. So on this explorer, this is my wallet. I have $54 in here, 0.03 ETH. What is actually pretty cool is that this token, the token that runs Robinhood chain is ETH, so it acts like a Arbitrum and all those other projects. So they're not. I don't know if they're gonna release their own token. This is actually cool because if they can like bring the traffic from their real app on chain, and everyone needs ETH or a little bit of ETH even to transact, and then people realize, hey, it's like kind of having gas to drive. Like it's important, People know they need it, so people will know that it's important, and people will invest in it. Or you have people like me who will be inspired by ETH and just buy it. So got some ETH over here. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but just really going through Robinhood chain with you guys real quick. Here's some stuff that I found out actually. Here is, yeah, so I was looking through here and I seen they have a page with all the coins, right? If you go to there, if you go here, go to the Explorer, you go to tokens, it'll show you all their tokens. A bunch of other data too, it shows how much transactions, daily transactions, how many people using it. This can be like new people or even like people from their apps. I think everyone who has the app automatically can use this, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to these tokens. So just a sidebar, sorry for this little sidebar rant, is I like this because now one thing I don't like about stock market, and this is just me, There's another reason why I don't show my face. I'm into being anonymous, right? And I think everyone should, be able to do that if they want. So I feel like stock market is cool, but it's like, as crazy as it might sound, it's like not everybody wants to give a broker their money, even though like these places are insured and everything. It's sometimes just the principle, and it's like I really got into crypto to just because I thought it was cool. I was able to hold my money, do what I want with it. I could trade what I want, and I'm not, this is only available for Americans. This is not available for Americans, but I'm hopefully in the future it will be, and American people will be able to hold stocks without needing a broker and just doing it fully on chain, because that's really what this is all about. That's what I like about it. So as you can see here, they have some of those stock market tokens. This is a real tokenized SanDisk stock that you can buy if you don't live in the United States and have access to the stock without needing a broker, which is dope. Now, as you can see, the price here is $19.31, and if you go to Yahoo Finance, they're saying $19.15. So we're kind of there, or whatever, this after hours. So I guess, yeah, this is even doper. This is after hours. So we're actually, you're like, all of this stuff is going to be 24 hours soon, dude. Because like Robinhood's doing right now is breaking the mold. And this is just a piece of like I don't know if you guys been paying attention. I know like the market's been down and like everyone's been hyped about AI, which is dope. I love AI. But everyone's been like kind of turning their back on Web3 and thinking, it was a scam. But really what happened was it was a bunch of people with meme coins, and like we had an opportunity to kind of build out like some serious infrastructure before like, big money woke up, but we had nothing. So when big money woke up, everyone just ran into like SanDisk. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going to show you guys the SanDisk chart for the year. Let's go 5 years, or I'll do a year. Yeah, last year around this time, SanDisk was $17, guys. Like, I don't know. I can't really get that close, but I'm seeing 40 here. Whatever, $40. This rode all the way up. It's sitting at 1900. People bombarded this thing. Put all their capital here. I'm not gonna call it a bubble because SanDisk was like handling memory and stuff. People need memory for AI, so like, yeah, people went to SanDisk. But yeah, now you can buy SanDisk with Ethereum. Show you guys that right now actually while I'm here. I'm not gonna buy anything because I don't really like the look at this chart, looking like it's just a little overshot. But it's here and it's not going anywhere. That's what we're seeing today. So as a non-US participant, you can come on here. You can go here. This is Uniswap. You see Robinhood chain is here, showing me that my $53 that I told you guys about. And then I can come here and I can buy stocks. I can buy AMD, I can buy Palantir, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon. So I'm gonna buy. Who am I bullish on right now that I slept on? Sorry guys, listen here, I'm thinking. SpaceX. I don't really like SpaceX. Nvidia, it's overshot. Google had a run. All of these pretty much had a run. I feel like Apple may be the one that's pretty slept on, but I'm not an Apple guy. Like, I have a Windows laptop, I have an Android, but I'm gonna buy Google then. Okay, I'm just gonna buy just really small amount, just for the team, just so we can, we could take part in this revolution, right? What this new beginning in the crypto space. I'm buying. This is how cool it is, like, and this is what I'm talking about. Ding ding ding, guys. We've made it. I can now use Ethereum and I can buy Google on chain right now. Do y'all see what we're doing here? Eventually, people are going to be trading Google for ETH. And that's what we want. We want all this money right here. We want all of this. We want this all on chain, guys. And this is the first step. So we're going to buy it. You seen it here first, guys. I bought ETH. I bought Google with ETH. Come on, man. Come on. Where they doing this? Where is going on? Oh, tolerance. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna try. We're gonna see. Because it's telling me that there's some type of risk here. But we're gonna see. Maybe there's not a lot of liquidity, but let's see. It basically tell me I might lose money on this trade, but alright. So I did it. It swapped. Now let me see how much this is worth. Let me see. How much is this worth? Okay, yeah. I got the whole 180. And this is some type of like stable coin on there. Anyone's watching, we're gonna look into that because you guys are here. Like, we're gonna keep digging. What is this called? USDG. Let's see. This is what I do like. This is how you guys know I'm passionate about this. Because, like, I just bought it. What the fuck? USDG? Oh, got it wrong. Not sure what this is, man. We're gonna find out, though. We are gonna find out. Alright, okay, Robinhood officially on July 1st. Robinhood Earn is rolling out to US customers. You can lend USDG on chain and earn 7%. So right now, USDG, let's see what this guy says. He's like one of the head guys at Robinhood.
Partnership or that integration with talk about why USDG. Talk about that partnership or that integration with Paxos.
Yeah, so we are part of the global dollar network. We are one of the founder member. And what we like about USDG is that the NIM generated through the the treasury that are held for backing the USDG token is actually shared with a member of the network. And I think that's a big difference from what you're seeing with some of the other stablecoin, where it's mostly kept by the issuer. And the reason why we want to push the boundaries around this is that we want to encourage people to actually hold stablecoin. Right now, if you're an institution and you use another stablecoin, you're kind of at a disadvantage. Like, your interest will be to sell as soon as possible your stablecoin and to buy cash to make NIM on your cash with a normal traditional bank.
Basically, what I'm hearing here is he's talking about a NIM. I'm not too familiar with it, but what I did actually was I created this just so it was like a teachable moment. So basically, what he's saying is, I guess by holding, by holding this Robinhood token, they're going to be sharing these profits with you. So let's say you have $1,000 in the bank. You're paying out 1.5% interest. Then you have people who you have loaned the money out to. Those people are paying 5% interest. So you're making that profit, right? You're paying these people $15 a year, right? 1.5 of 1,000, and then these people are paying you 5% of 1,000, and then what's left over is your 35, which is your net interest margin, which is what he was calling a NIM. So I guess they're sharing that back with the users or the holders. I gotta look deeper into that, but I guess that's why they're paying this 7%. I guess that's the so-called NIM that he's referring to, getting paid back to people who lend it on chain. I gotta look into that, but see, that's a whole nother thing that we we gotta make our separate video about. But yeah, man, USDG. That's the Robinhood token. You guys need to check it out. Hopefully you guys learned something on this video, and hope you guys come back soon. Thanks.